Hello. Happy Wednesday, and welcome to Good News Girl podcast. Just wanted to share a word with you guys today, some wisdom out of Hebrews and John. So, in the book of Hebrews, chapter 4, it talks about Jesus as the high priest that he is and how he was the sacrifice for our sin. And it talks a little bit about him. And in verses 14 through 16 is what I'm going to read right now. So then, since we have a great high priest who has entered heaven, Jesus, the Son of God, let us hold firmly to what we believe. This high priest of ours understands our weakness, for he faced all of the same testings we do, yet he did not sin. Sorry, it's a little windy out. I hope you're enjoying the background with the leaves falling. So let us come boldly to the throne of our gracious God. There we will receive his mercy and we will find grace to help us when we need it the most. So what's this? Let me before I get into my talk, let me go back to the book, the Gospel of John, chapter 14, verse 6 says, Jesus answered, he said this, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one can come to the Father except through me. Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. Hebrews, the book of Hebrews says, come boldly to the throne of our gracious God. There we will receive his mercy. The only way into the presence and the throne of God is through Jesus Christ. He's the only way. What does that mean? He's the way. Way to what? Everything that you do, the only way is through Jesus. It's just how it works. You can do it in your own strength. You can do it outside of Christ. And oftentimes you'll have to keep working in your own strength. You'll have to it just ends up not being the right way. The way to salvation, the only way is through Jesus. The only way to God's throne, where we can receive the grace that we need, is through Jesus. He is the truth, meaning truth is a person. Jesus Christ is truth. You want to know what the right answer is? It's in here. It's truth. It's Jesus. And he's the life. He's the life giver. He's full of life. He is salvation, eternal life is Jesus. And so when it says in Hebrews that he was tempted in every way, but he didn't sin, he understands what you're going through. You may think nobody understands what I'm going through. Jesus does. Jesus understands what you're going through. And he actually says, come boldly into the throne of grace. Come boldly. That means confess what you're going through. Talk about it. Don't try to hide from it. Jesus knows anyway, but he's saying, come there and just throw it on to me. Come boldly in boldness to the throne of grace and receive what you need. Receive the healing that you need. Jesus is the only way. He's the only way. He is the truth and he's the life. So you're going to get life when you come boldly. I feel like people sometimes are like, I don't want to bother God with this. He's the only way. You're not bothering him. You're asking him for things. I don't want to ask him for too much. He's already done so much for me. Jesus is the only way. So you're actually doing it wrong by not coming to him and asking him for things boldly in his throne. This is talking about getting the forgiveness that you need in that verse, but I'm combining the two of these verses because it just felt so powerful. Just a reminder and its wisdom to come to Jesus for all of your needs, all of your wants, all of your hopes. And he is the way. He's the one. He's the truth and he's life. And so go boldly to his throne today, because it says no one comes to the Father except through Jesus. So go boldly to that throne to get the grace that you need, to get anything that you need, quite frankly. So it's end of October and these leaves, I don't know if you can see them falling, but it's an incredible view today. This weather is unbelievable. It's really warm out. It's almost November. It's hard to believe. pray that your day is blessed beyond measure. I pray that you have the strength to go boldly to the throne of God. You're going to feel so much better once you go in there in that throne and just confess what you need to confess and talk to Jesus and get set free. Receive him as life. Receive his truth for you and your day and who you are and what you're walking through. Receive the truth that comes from him and not from anybody else or anywhere else. I bless you today. I'm sorry that I was outside and the wind was blowing, but I just couldn't help it. It's so pretty. These leaves are so bright red. They are so bright red. And tune less on my face and more on the leaves. Pray that you receive wisdom from the message today. And remember, if you're listening, I'm praying for you. And happy Wednesday wisdom. I pray you receive all that the Lord has for you in your day today, in your walk with him, in your week. And we have an upcoming election. Let's be praying diligently, praying for the Lord's hand and will for this next season of the United States. Bless you.